Mdnght Shdws by David McFadden. They were peaceable and lived idyllically. Now their sacred lakes are poisoned. But in the winter there'll be territorial skirmishes. People would be killed fighting for possession of the steaming tunnels and thermal caves. No indigenous people here now, no Shuswap, no Kootenai, no Blackfoot, no Chilcotin. Driven out by mustachioed miners, salesmen with cynical economic theories, evangelists begging to be burned alive or nailed to crosses. In the Selkirks, winters haunted, unpleasant, empty. I'm driving over from New Denver to Caslow, a starless, moonless night in the mountains. And there in my headlights appears a severed Indian head, impaled on a stake. My heart is beating. I stop, back up, and point my headlights at this sight. But it's merely an accident of form and color, of autumnal foliage in midnight shadows. Later, I discover the spot in question was the site of a silver mine a century ago, a spot claimed by tough miners tramping north from Utah and Idaho. In order to scare off bothersome natives, they'd nab one at random and murder him, and then sever his head and impale it on an upright stake at the edge of the camp. That would be enough to send the others on long treks through snow-filled valleys, looking for alternative hot springs. A crowd of natives of all ages quietly weeps. A 7-year-old boy at the front of the crowd joins in the sorrow. A couple of hundred, all standing there crying. A Caucasian girl, who is also 7, approaches the boy and takes his hand. "I've been crying too," she says. "For how long?" says the little boy. She gives no answer. They both start smiling. When I wake up and look out the window, 7 pigeons, spaced evenly, are sitting on the wire and gazing my way. This poem is for my 50th birthday. I place my hands on my mother's shoulder, and she almost falls out of her chair, and her beautiful handwriting is getting a bit shaky. That is Mdnght Shdws by David McFadden.